Our next guest is Regina. She was a former student of mine when I taught at Five Towns College. It's so exciting for me to be holding this book, The 2-Week Promise. Way more exciting when I used to hold her homework. No, this is the most exciting thing ever. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are a published author. Are you used to that yet?
No, I'm still not. It's only been like a little less than a week, and I'm still like, what's happening?
I saw on social media, I just opened up this like front cover and I see like your name with the copyright I mean, seriously, this is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, you were an A student, now you're just like an A author.
I hope so.
Wow. Okay, so enough about us like reminiscing,
Yeah,
but
I know, right?
I am sincerely, truly, I hope you know like the heartfelt sentiment when I tell you like I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
That you're so deserving of this. You're such a diligent, kind, giving person, Regina, and this book gives joy now to the world. Do you feel that?
Yeah, there's definitely been, I've gotten some really positive feedback, and I'm very like, I was not like, I guess, you know, as an author, you have those like moments where your brain is like, oh my God, this is, you know, not so good. But then you get these people that come to you and they're like, oh my God, I've read your book in like a day. I read it in a couple hours. And just like, I don't know, like every time I hear that, like I get all emotional and it's hard to control that.
Because I guess you were just focused on the doing.
Yeah.
You were focused on, okay, I've got a deadline. This is something I want to do. I need to accomplish it.
Yes.
I'm going to see it through. And then you gave birth to something that has a life of its own.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
Okay, so what is the 2-Week Promise?
It is a best friend's brother romance, and basically what happens is in the beginning you see she goes to the best friend's wedding. She's, you know, the maid of honor and whatnot, and her best friend's brother comes back. He left for a few years. His father passed away, so he was kind of dealing with his own demons and things like that. So he comes back for the wedding, and the two of them, they look at each other from across the room and they're like, okay, this, you know, they were friendly before. So like, it was kind of like, he always looked out for her type of thing and everything. So like there was a connection there before this part. And so they end up they hang out at the wedding and they end up getting together. And the next morning she wakes up and she's like, I'm here with
Who?
my best friend's brother,
Right.
Logan Fields. Like, what, he's off limits. I can't do this. So then he's like, I think I want to do more of this for 2 weeks while my sister is on her honeymoon. Like, let's do this, you know, no strings attached. We'll just play, you know, have a little fun. So she's like, she wants to say no, but then at the same time, she's always liked him. So she ends up saying yes to the 2 weeks, and the two of them grow, you know, feelings towards each other. And, you know, as the time comes where Charlotte's about her friend Charlotte's about to return from her honeymoon, she's like, how do I tell Charlotte that I'm in love with her brother and that this happened, but yet he doesn't want to do a relationship because that's just not him. And so like and then he starts to realize that I love her. And then this whole, you know, that there was that pivotal point, and that's basically what.
And yet they have to read the book for the rest.
Exactly.
My last name is Campana, but my mom's last name was Fields. So they came from a long line of, a long line of people. So your characters, I'm sure people have always asked you the same question. Oh, what's based on fact? What's based on fiction? Who inspired it? So what inspired this book for you?
Basically at the time, you know, when everything started to happen, I started reading more adult romance, and I started getting more influenced by it. I was reading books like Christina Lauren and other authors of that nature. And I found a best friend's brother book, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then one morning I woke up after having a dream about this girl who wakes up in a hotel room next to somebody she knows, but she doesn't remember how she got there. And that kind of sparked it's the best friend's brother. And they're going to have a relationship, and it's going to be secret. And that's how
this is how it's got
the inspiration for it.
So congratulations. I know that you have, you know, you're not a student anymore, obviously, in my college class, but you've grown on to have your own family. Congratulations to you. I mean, seriously, like, this is such a great accomplishment. And also to be a young mom and to get something tangible.
It took me a couple years before I was able to sit down and write a full-length book. I did start with young adult at first, and I was trying that. And then I was like, you know what, let me try writing try adult. And that was the thing that got me a deal, so.
I love this too. This is so cute. In the back of this, it just says, we hate typos and all of our books have been rigorously edited and proofread, but sometimes we make a mistake and it slips through, right? So when you read it through the first time, how did you feel like it flowed? Did it flow the way you wanted it to, where the page breaks are? And
yeah, I think it flowed a lot nicer. I mean, my editor was amazing. Like, I loved working with her. Like, she was very positive and just kept helping me, through it, like, cheering me on, but giving me the rundown of what needed to be done. So, like, I really enjoyed working with her, and I think it definitely started to flow a lot nicer once we got, through all the edits, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So.
I'm very happy for you. This is absolutely beautiful. And to feel the cover, I mean, this is a book that you don't want to just read online. You actually want to buy the book. Buy the book, okay? I recommend it highly. And I don't really recommend things to the audience unless I really believe in it. So buy the book. Anyway, I'm Donna Drake. We've been visiting with Regina. Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here.